You won a trophy.
Welcome back to another Let's Play edition of Midlife Crisis. This train is just going to keep on screaming down the rails. I really enjoy doing these because it's fun to play video games.
That's true.
Number two, it's fun to expose you to weird shit. And number three, I mean, look at you. You have like childlike wonder over that arcade stick.
This is great. It looks and feels like an 8-bit controller from the.
Yeah, so
NES era.
this is the 8BitDo arcade stick. I do want to point out especially like these dials, just because they could have gone with switches. There's regular switches on here, but the fact that they did those little turny dials and how this whole thing looks like it's like a Commodore controller.
Yeah. It's got some bulk to it, too.
Yeah, it has weight. There are literal weights in there, like these plates. It comes with two of them, so you can take one out or both out. I have both in because I like it nice and weighty. I do need to point out that special, custom, 8-ball joystick ball top. I also changed the buttons out. These red shiny buttons are, and the gold ones. These are Sanwa official arcade parts. I don't fuck around. I'm gonna let you. That'll be your unit. I'm here. I'm on a Hori Arcade Pro 4 Kai Hayabusa buttons and lever. Little less throw, Robbie, on the Hayabusa.
I just feel like
Little less throw on these.
a lot of people
Sanwas.
are just staring blankly at.
Oh no, they know. They know.
They
know the clear-cut difference between a Hori Hayabusa button and a Sanwa, and they know that there's something even different about Seimitsus. Okay, pal. These things are known. All right. So anyway, we have these arcade sticks.
I like mine better.
Well, I like yours better too. I like them both. They both have a home, and that home is my home.
I can feel.
You can feel the difference in the Sanwas.
That's the point. Yeah.
I mean, those are literally the same buttons that I have over there in my Sega Astro City. One day we'll shoot video of us playing that thing, because why not? I just got it fixed. I'll tell you. Before we get into this game, let me tell I told you this story off air, but I'll talk about it here. I am an arcade enthusiast. I love arcade stuff. I own arcade cabinets. I own boards, all that shit. I've done video content of both. Actually, no, just boards. I haven't done anything on my cabinets yet. Anyway, monitor on my Sega Astro City seemed like it was dead, right? And I was heartbroken because those things don't come off trees, as they say. So I was put in touch with a company that repairs that kind of stuff. And calling them a company is that's a liberal using of the word company, but
one guy in a basement.
it was like a 4-foot tall dude who worked in like this insane like hoarder shop. Anyway, so I go there. I pay $50 for the luxury of being told that I'm a moron and that it was just like an unplugged cable, right? So anyway, in order to do all this shit, you have to remove this thing that's called a chassis. And the chassis is where all the electronic guts on a monitor are. Old televisions work the same way. In the back of the Sega Astro is this tiny little panel, which like I have these big, stupid bear paw hands. So it's hard enough for me to get in there.
No, Brian, don't say that. Your hands are just fine.
Oh, no, they're big. Like yours are like a small child's or like a woman's. Mine are really big, like a man's. So anyway, it was hard for me to do this. I go, I bring home the chassis, I go to reinstall it, I do everything, and I fire on the monitor or the cabinet. No picture on the monitor. So I'm like, what the fuck? They showed me at the shop that it worked, so I know something's wrong. Then I remember that I'm an idiot, and I forgot to plug in this thing.
No, Brian, don't say that.
Then I remember that I'm not an idiot. I just had a bad day. And I was so nervous about breaking my arcade cabinet that I forgot to plug in this thing called the anode cap. And that goes on the back of the monitor, and it's scary. Anyway, when you're dealing with arcade stuff and old CRT monitors, you got to do this thing called discharging. And it's not like a gross bodily fluid type of thing. Yeah. It's getting rid of the electricity in the CRT tube. In this scenario, I put electricity back onto the tube. And my monitor still wasn't throwing an image up. So I was left with a decision to make. And that was, do I risk my life in order to get my arcade cabinet to work? And the answer to that question was, yeah. I went ahead and risked my life.
It's not really a decision. I mean,
no,
it's a choice.
So I navigated my big dumb hands around the tube, and I'm like talking like, I'm like half an inch away from it, and to put this anode cap on. And I could have discharged the tube again, but I didn't have the tool with me to do it. And there's a 50-50 shot that my monitor is a self-discharging one, but I didn't know for sure. So I rolled the dice, I plugged the cat back in. I am alive, and my arcade cabinet works again. So that was that.
A victory all around.
I do not at all recommend what I did. What I did was legitimately super fucking dumb. Like really,
Wait,
really, really dumb.
You've also done some soldering mods. Like you really have an interest in the mechanical engineering side of.
There is an interest, yes, but it's
gaming.
really more about like I have to do this shit because I own a lot of old stuff that has a lot of hours on it, and I used to have a friend of the show, Quan, used to like do all of that work for me, but now he makes like, I don't know, like $1 billion a year fucking programming for spaceships.
What a loser.
Yeah.
He's
big
not
time.
playing games now.
Nope. So he can't help with those repairs anymore. So I had to like learn a lot of this shit on my own. And there was the whole COVID lockdown pandemic thing, which gave me a lot of time to practice soldering and what have you. So anyway, I am by no means am I an expert, but yes, I do dabble. And I want to go ahead and triple down on not recommending what I did to fix that fucking arcade thing.
Yeah, do as we say, not as
we do.
Brian does.
Yes, exactly. But speaking of arcade games, that's what we're going to be playing today. Now, Uncle Bob, I do want to say that the next game that we are going to be playing is not good. In fact, it is so not good.
I'm going in the wrong direction. Here,
Yeah, it is so not good. This is like a legendarily shitty arcade game that was so not good that it never came out.
Oh.
Yeah, there is. So the game we're playing is called Tattoo Assassins. It is a Mortal Kombat clone. It came out at a time when like every other game was a Mortal Kombat clone, especially in the arcade. So I have a real big, disgusting, borderline illegal love for really bad fighting games. I did a solo episode about the Shogun Warriors PCB that I have. That's a bad fighting game. I love Kasumi Ninja for the Jaguar like way too much, way more than a normal person should love that game. There's just something about bad fighting games that I am oddly attracted to, especially bad ones that are like this game that we're about to play, where like the whole goal that Data East had, and this game was made by Data East, was to copy all of the things about Mortal Kombat that they thought people liked. And they were right. Fatalities, blood, all that stuff.
I was going to say, are there fatalities to look forward to in this?
There are, buddy, there are fatalities. There are nudalities. There's several
It's a family
examples.
show, Brian.
I'm pretty sure there's a poopality in this one.
No, you've got to be kidding
I'm
me.
pretty sure. But what we're gonna
How can we do this episode without showing that?
Here's what we're gonna do. Right, for starters, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then I'm gonna pop us right down there in the bottom right hand of your screen, and I'm gonna turn on the sound like so.
Bob, Cold, and Gale. Oh yeah, that you were a big fan of that other bad fighting game with
Which one?
The chainsaw guy lops limbs off.
Oh, Time Killers.
Yeah.
Yes, Time Killers is a great one. Okay, so push on the start button there for you. So let me go full screen. I gotta see about this. I think we're okay.
Okay. Exceptional frame rate here.
So let's look at some of these characters. We have AC Current. As you can see, he's the Raiden character. I'll be him. And oh, look at his baseball glove face. That dude's like 90 years old.
I didn't even.
Oh, we'll have plenty of time. Okay, so the moves are Mortal Kombat style, a lot of tapping, a lot of stuff. What I was gonna say is you and I are gonna fuck around with this game, play it a little bit, and then one of us is gonna go solo mission, look up moves, look up fatalities and shit, and then we'll pull some of those off. So for starters, let's do some combat.
I have a lot of fighting.
Oh god. So my buttons are not mapped right.
They're fine.
Yeah, just mash buttons. Do you look at that move?
What an annoying delay. Oh, can I do it?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it is literally Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Oh, there are many games that were literally Mortal Kombat. I think I hit you like
Right.
maybe twice.
Get on my level.
You are the world's preeminent tattoo assassins.
If you would just
champion.
play more fighting games, you'd be good. Watch this.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Oh, and the uppercut.
I literally can't do anything with you. It's great. I don't think tier balancing was on the agenda when they made this game. Yes! Suck electricity, dummy. Ah!
I like when you're doing the electricity thing though. I can see
That's true.
somehow.
There we go. A 2-hit combo. So yeah, this game's called Tattoo Assassins because of these really bad really, really bad fake
I have
tattoos.
an octopus on me.
So you can select. I think you can choose different tattoos. But the tattoos, they give you another one or two special moves. So you can kind of like mix and match the characters, which is kind of a cool idea. I don't think there was a fighting game before this one that did that. But it's just that this game is a piece of shit. So like it doesn't matter that it's here.
What an unbelievable ripoff of Mortal Kombat. And timeout. Who won? You won.
I did. AC current, baby. Zap. Zap. I love that instead of start or fight, it just says kill. Okay, that's me showing that this is me because my buttons are. Yeah, so there's only 2 of this game in existence.
Where are we going, Brian?
Well, remember how we were going to go to California Extreme?
Oh, that.
Yeah, that was there. We got rained out, folks. We were going to go to California Extreme, but we got rained out.
Yeah, there's a hurricane.
There's a rare hurricane where we live, and that had to get dealt with. I'm firing a little nail at you.
What about that other person?
Kill me!
Oh.
There you go. You did a fatality.
Oh. Blue boy?
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yes.
That is incredibly stupid.
What are you talking about?
I guess it's not under copyright, but come on.
There's all kinds of weird shit like that in this game. Like,
Galloping Ghost. That's it.
yeah, this is a Galloping Ghost. Yes. One is a Galloping Ghost, although I think that one was a board that someone made a custom cabinet for.
Who's this hero with the diaper? In the
he's a hero who wears a diaper. This is you single player. You've been challenged, dummy. Okay, let's not push anything. Let's admire this screen real quick. So these are all tattoos on this woman's back, and then those are, I guess, how you select your fighter. So I lied. This doesn't do mixed match. I'll be Takakata.
Oh, it's timed out.
Look at me on the left. I've done at least a dime at Chino.
Imagine, who do they get to be actors?
Cinemax, softcore porn actors.
How did you find? Where's the advertisement for it?
Hey, bro, you want to be in a Mortal Kombat? And then they're like, that's not Mortal Kombat at all.
The creators are just driving through the back alleys of Chino.
Yeah.
Hey, guy, you want to be in a video game?
I do. I do indeed. If they would have asked me, I would have been all
I thought you could fight.
This game has a block button, which is a mistake. So I'm playing Mortal Kombat 1, the new one, a lot, and I love it, and it's fantastic. It's a fighting game that I prefer to use a gamepad instead of a joystick because of the goddamn fucking stupid block button that my brain all these years later still can't do.
I was going to ask you about Mortal Kombat 1 because the reviews are pretty good.
It's fantastic. I'm playing through the story right now. The comment that I'm going to say, I'm saying it with love. You won't. I don't think you'll take it this way. But it's intended this way. The story mode is like I'm playing an 8-hour-long episode of Xena. So it's like,
But I mean it in a good.
I mean it in the best of ways. Like it's campy, it's melodramatic as fuck, but it has that like, you know, when you were a kid and you watched Xena, and I mean you were primarily watching Xena to see what's her face and those. No, I know that's out of character for teenagers in the 90s.
No,
It doesn't exist.
I was 15 at the time.
Yeah, no, you would never. But like you would get, at least I would in the shitty Hercules though. There you go. He turned me into Burger with no artificial additives.
Okay, close enough.
Every once in a while,
Mama,
I would get sucked in to Xena or Hercules or any of those things. Like just sit there and you get drawn into it. And Mortal Kombat 1 is very much like that. So this character is Nancy Kerrigan. She's clearly based on Nancy Kerrigan. This game came out the year that she got barred in the knee.
One kill.
Kill. Look at how sassy I am. Ice skating on tile. This game is buggy as shit because it is an unreleased game. Like you'll see screen flashing and shit like that. Sometimes the characters will get locked in.
Do you know any of the backstory here? Like, did this company go out of business?
This company is fucking the American branch of Data East. Data East, you should know.
Yeah,
from hundreds of video games that we do. But yeah, they made an American office specifically to compete with Mortal Kombat.
And this is their first game.
And
Imagine
only
like
game.
a presentation to the Japanese suits.
Yes.
Hey guys, we've been hard at work for 4 days, and this is what we come up with.
100%.
Oh.
YouTube, I'm back. And it's the big fucking day. It's the big one. What am I holding in my hands? Yup. Oh, I don't know. Just the greatest fucking movie ever made, ever. Van Damme. Bloodsport. Fucking over, man. This is the ultimate movie. Ultimate. If you don't know about it, you chill. Fucking chill. Chill. Security guard. Alright, I think it's chill. So, if this is the best, God damn it, it's the best fucking movie you'll ever watch, ever. He plays Frank Dukes. Frank Dukes starts off, he's like a deaf French kid, right? And he goes, and he moves into America, and he ends up living next door to his Shidoshi, who's like, that's like martial artist for teacher, right? But he's a little kid, and so like there's a whole thing where like, so at first like he's showering, right? And then like he gets contacted by the Kumite, and then he works for the army, right? Frank Dukes, he works for the army, right? And so he's showering, and he goes like to escape because he knows he's got to fight in the Kumite because it's his destiny. So like the nerd guard, right? He's like, Captain, and then he's fucking out of there, escaped, because he's going overseas to fight in the Kumite. But before that, he goes back, he sees Shidoshi's, he's fucking sick, right? He's like, oh, I feel like an old man. I get it. I understand that now. But like, so, and then there's a flashback, and then it goes to like Frank Dukes. He's like a little kid, and he's hanging out with these like gangbanger type fellas, right? Young gangbanger types, right? And then he goes and like, he breaks in. He doesn't know Shidoshi yet. Breaks into his house, right? And then he sees like a sword, katana ninja sword, right? And so he fucking like, he goes to steal it, and then like the kid, Shidoshi's real son, goes and like fucking takes it, and then goes like, sweat, and then drops him, and Shidoshi goes like, you cannot earn katana sword by stealing. And then little Frank Dukes goes, I wasn't going to steal it. And then like, that's it. Like, that's the start of the movie. And then from that point on, it's like, whoo, like to the fucking top of the moon. This movie is about friendship. It's about love. You do see his ass, like the camera's on his ass with the little bikini bottoms, and it's like pause, ass, pull up. Fucking awesome. So like, I'm super excited to talk about this, but I am getting ahead of myself. Let's do an unboxing and check. Never mind. Back to the movie. It's so fucking badass. And like, Ray Jackson is Donald Gibb, and he's the best ever. He fucking gets almost murdered by Chong Li, right? And then he's like, fucking, you break my record, now I break you. It's so like, whole Kumite, he's kicking ass. Ray Jackson almost fucking dies, and then at the end, final battle, right? Chong Li, Frankie, fucking, and on the way to that, he's fighting like all these fighters from around the world. Like, there's a fucking Monkey Man, there's like a fucking sumo guy, there's a gold tooth dickhead. So like, I'll fucking talk about this for the rest of my life. It's the best movie ever made. Score infinity out of 10 all fucking day. It's the best all time. I'm sorry. I'm really fucking sorry I didn't get to this one sooner. Right? When I was in a real home, right? But the Yaris is doing me fine. So, better in the Yaris than never. Bloodsport, infinity out of 10. Like and subscribe. Watch this fucking thing. I love you.
I can just do a triple SoCal real quick. Yeah, so there was Data East American Division was open for business to make this game, and then they closed, and this game was never released. So that's kind of the legacy of them.
And was this the only game that the American Division
Yes.
produced?
And the only reason we're playing it right now, this got dumped on the MAME.
So there's a hero, some hero took the role.
The guy who made the game. He had a board, and when you dump a game onto MAME, you literally have to take every ROM chip off of the board and program them using a ROM reader, like chip by chip. So he had to basically very carefully do that. But it was a prototype board, so I'm assuming all the ROMs were socketed, meaning like you don't have to desolder, you just take chips in now.
I like the idea that he's like art to make its way into the world.
Absolutely.
I worked for 4 days on this.
It was 4 long days with only like a few diet pills.
Not tonight.
Come on, truck. Here we go. No mercy. Do a move. Do a move. Damn it. Oh. Sometimes you win, sometimes you
I
lose.
want to see her cut his head off of this.
So let's, okay. Obviously this game isn't anything special. It's just a shitty fighting game. What makes it special is all the weird, wacky fatalities. Like they tripled down on that stuff. Every fighter has like 10 fucking finishing moves. So what we should do now, bring up either you play or I play.
No, you'll play.
Yeah, bring up a move list online.
Okay.
And I will cheat, because I don't want to fight a computer, but I will. I will for now. Oh God! Gilligan, no! Uncle Bob is getting his phone so that we can show nudalities to the world. Yes. He's back! We're back!
What the hell is this game called?
Tattoo Assassin. So just look up Tattoo Assassin.
Derek, win.
Oh God, was that porno? It wasn't, folks. I promise you that. This level that I'm fighting on looks exactly like the church level in Mortal Kombat 3. Oh yeah, this is something I wanted to say about this game, and it's related to Mortal Kombat 3. Do you remember when Mortal Kombat 3 came out? No, I'm not talking Ultimate, but the original Mortal Kombat 3.
A little bit, yeah.
Do you? Okay, so the tone around that game when it came out was one of a lot of disappointment.
Definitely. I definitely remember that. Because they tried, was it after Killer Instinct? I remember they tried to make like combos were like a real...
So combos
Three.
were a big part of even 2, but it's the Mortal Kombat style of combo, so a lot of juggling.
Yeah.
Killer Instinct, you're absolutely right. Killer Instinct was like the first big game that did the dial combo kind of stuff, and MK3 did copy that a little bit. But where Mortal Kombat 3 really failed, especially over 2, is that it just became all wacky and zany. Like fatalities where you'll see like 7 feet, 2 rib cages, shit like that when they explode. Like it's just ridiculous. And Mortal Kombat 2, like, really was a much more serious game. And it was, in my opinion, a lot like more fun to play and better, all kinds of different things. But Mortal Kombat 3 was like the big game that sucked. That a lot of these companies specifically copied that.
I thought you could
So like this game I think was scheduled for release in '95. That's the year Mortal Kombat 3 came out. There's some other ones that I'll show you. I just can't get over her backwards animation. It's so good.
And is that like, what are these? Oh, are those tattoos? That's a tattoo on her leg?
Yes, I believe so.
But it's like when you duck down those, yeah, it goes away.
I mean, it is a prototype. It almost looks like just bad shadows too. Like they just did it. They like hit her with a flashlight through like a lampshade or something. I don't know.
All right, I have a fatality that allegedly involves a Zamboni.
Okay, this is for Carla.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the move?
High kick, low kick, block.
High kick, low kick, high kick, low kick. These are gonna be hard to do because of my horrible map. High kick, low kick.
It says it's a little bug though.
Luke, win.
That could also
I'm gonna tag you to the second player. So that I can cheat. Let's pick Nancy Kerrigan again. Where are you, Nancy? Nancy!
And then when you're done with that, there's allegedly a fatality that involves a DeLorean.
Perfect.
I'd like to see that, and then I think we'll have done our job.
I think Carla's one of the ones that has a nudality.
Oh, well, just fine. Do a search on this page for news.
You won't be put on a list, I promise.
I know.
I really gotta fix that memory. So bad. Okay, okay, I'm ready. The first one's high kick, low kick, low punch.
High kick, low kick, block.
Oh, high kick, low kick, block.
Well, in fact, check.
Let's look for nudes.
High kick, low kick, block.
Okay, high kick, low kick, block. Quickly dispense this person. It looks like that's like the ghost Titanic in the background.
Win.
That's absolutely what that
Round 2.
Ghost Titanic.
is. It's a ghost Titanic, yeah.
I'd love to know what the story is for this game.
There are tattoos on these assassins, and they have to fight because it's a tournament. High kick, low kick.
Don't let us down.
I'll try not to.
We're gonna have to edit this.
High kick, low kick, block.
Oh, you did
There
it!
we go. Oh, that's the glitch. Okay, so it's supposed to run her over. That is so great. What a dumb thing.
Alright. There is apparently a universal fatality for nudalities.
Okay.
In a puff of smoke, your opponent loses his or her clothes and starts to shiver.
Okay.
So you need the opponent to be female.
I'm not stupid.
1.
I'm fucking almost 40, buddy.
I know, but I was hoping for Carla more than Hannah. I think that's more.
Is it because of Hannah's gross 90s bolt-ons? Is that why? What's the thing? What do
block SP?
I do? Special button. The game has a special move button.
Okay, so block special.
I can do that. I can definitely do that. It's insane. Like that's what their whole plan was, to get you to put money in to see all this crazy ass shit.
Round 2.
And it worked for Mortal Kombat. It worked for a game that I love called Bloodstorm, which is like the unofficial sequel to although it's a much better playing game in my opinion.
I thought.
Block, special.
I can't believe they didn't.
Oh, there's got to be something in there.
You can see everything.
Win perfection.
And that's very believable. It's 1995. Of course they're gonna do that. And the nudalities that's a playground rumor for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
You're assassin.
In our game, it's actual.
All right, let's get a dude. Let's keep it fair and balanced. Let's get a dude naked.
You want?
Let's do Billy Two Moons. Nothing wrong there. Nothing at all questionable with Billy
Okay.
Two Moons.
And I do want to
Hey,
universal. So you can.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so you can continue to be
Round 1. Kill.
Maya.
I want to point out that we're the only YouTube channel in existence, I think, that said that's for in excess of 20 minutes. We're playing Tattoo Assassin.
And it's an episode of.
It's definitely an episode. Look, I just want to point out too, also that sweet shark in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Win.
Well, he's about to see Billy Two Moons get naked.
That's what he's waiting around
Yeah.
for.
I thought you could fight.
Maya has an interesting.
I thought you could fight.
I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm getting him naked. Block special. Oh! Don't look at me! It's disgustingly small.
Win perfection.
Like he just shakes.
It's really cold in here.
That's a shame shake, is what that is. Give me a minute. Let me pump it up. Come on, it's not fair. Let's see. Anyone can do the DeLorean?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be Truck Davis, my favorite alcoholic truck driver who looks like Gary Hart. If you know, you know.
Round one.
Okay, what's the tutorial?
Very easy. Low kick, high kick, block.
Low kick, high kick, block. Low kick, high kick, block. Got it. I appreciate how easy these fatalities are to do, but it's not like those complicated ones like forward, down, forward, high punch. What am I doing with all those commands?
Win.
High kick, low kick, block.
Win. Round
Low
two.
kick, high kick,
Kill.
low first.
Sweet, sweet. That's the old Mortal Kombat advantage right there. Here we go.
Road peace.
Hit and stay. You would have gotten another quarter out of me. No questions asked. Let's do. Look up one more fatality. I'll give you a character.
Choose your assignment.
Look up a fatality for Truck Davis, actually. 'Cause I just can't get enough of that guy's name. My dog Truck. Oh, this is where you can select a special move.
Round one. Kill.
I knew there was some sort of selecting in this game. Beyond the character you pick.
Okay, we've got swallowing snake. Truck's tattoo manifests as a huge snake and swallows your opponent whole.
Okay, that seems...
That's pretty good.
That seems
Or
alright.
the alternative is my day has been made. Truck rips out the old 12 gauge and plugs a pair of shells into your opponent.
Yeah, that's the one. How do we do that one?
It's very easy. Block and special at the same time.
Oh, that's the Tattoo Assassin's difference right there. They're not fucking around with your quarter. If you want to see some arcade snuff, come to Tattoo Assassins and push 2 buttons.
All you have to do is get through the really grotesquely awful gameplay, and you will be rewarded with really, really easy fatalities.
And that was the idea on paper. Okay, let's move her. Get over here. Yeah, the headbuster. Here we go. No. Here we go. Oh, that's Snake. That was amazing. Did you see how terrible that snake looked?
Just like Liu Kang's fatality from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, so there was
a
a graphic just came up that said you'd seen 20 out of 224 fatalities. 224 fatalities in this fucking game. Incredible. Okay, let's take it back to main camera. Boom. So that, my friend, was Tattoo Assassins. It is not the best fighting game ever made. But let's look. I want you to put on your 15-year-old dipshit cap.
Okay.
You walk into Yellow Brick Road. You see Tattoo Assassins. You got a handful of quarters. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm not playing that game. There are other games I would play.
I don't buy it.
Depending on the year.
If you walk by and you see a nudality, and you're 15,
All right,
you don't sit there and fucking pump $10 in it right
So
then.
here's the thing about that. I know I'm trying to be kind of hoity-toity about this, but
We're playing Tattoo Assassins.
yeah. But when Time Killers was in the arcade, it was in, I don't know if it was Yellow, it was in one of the arcades that we frequented, and I remember, like, a 15-year-old idiot being like, "Oh, there's a chainsaw, you can dismember people, and I can't believe that it's like the next level."
Yes.
Because after Mortal Kombat thrust me into puberty,
Just
you're
full force.
You're looking to take the next step.
Yeah.
You know, the next step towards the desensitization.
That's right.
That I still have today.
Mortal Kombat was the gateway drug.
You go to
into-
Mortal
into
Kombat
gore.
to Time Killers to
Yeah.
Faces of Death, and then you're good.
Yeah, it's the natural progression of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would have totally been all over that game if it was like released. I think it probably would have not dawned on me until a home release, where I would have been like, okay, maybe this isn't so good. But like in terms of just being like a walk by arcade flash, like,
Yeah.
come on, like,
Well,
it's great.
Remember when we did the episode on rumors, and I told the infamous story of me walking around with
Yeah.
a wallet full of Mortal Kombat fatalities?
Yes.
I would have absolutely, but there's 225 tattooed assassins fatalities. Can't have them all.
No way.
So I would have a single sheet of paper
Or a
with
notebook.
with the nudalities only.
Yes. It's on a card in your wallet, so you'll never forget.
Bold
Yeah.
font.
I think I may have seen an underboob.
going into the print office.
Yes.
Some lawyer walks out. He's like, I got my business cards. And then I step up to the podium. Sir, I need these nudalities laminated
Post-stat. Yeah, laminated waterproof.
on your 100-pound highest quality ink paper.
Bone shell, please. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with those fucking bad fighting games. I'm gonna have you play another one.
Oh no.
So this is a theme, but yeah, there's just something about them that I kind of like the plucky underdog nature of them. Like Tattoo Assassins to me was like a shitty punk band that never got any exposure of any kind. Like it's the same kind of a thing.
Deservedly no exposure.
No, I would be a fool to sit here and tell you like, oh, that's an underrated gem. Like, no, it didn't
that
come out for a
Zamboni
reason.
fatality is just man.
But the mere fact that a hero did preserve that game,
Oh, that's
and
true.
that we can play that and laugh at it, like if nothing, if video games are a form of entertainment, and they are, were you not just entertained?
Some parts of that I was very entertained by.
Just not the playing of the game part that you were.
It was more watching and anticipating.
That's fair.
The badness of it.
So for you, then I would recommend going on YouTube and just watching all 224 fatalities, because some hero definitely has done that.
Oh, I'm sure. It's
Definitely,
I'm sure
that's
it's
out
there. Yeah.
Okay, the Odyssey will continue. We will play more weird stuff, and I think a little birdie told me that I'm going to be made to play something weird somewhere down the line.
Bonus
here.
episode.
Oh my God. Thank you for watching. Tell people, have those people tell people, like, subscribe, all those good things. And join us once again on another episode of Midlife Crisis. Bye-bye.
Bye.